One of the finest, most pleasing, and beneficial arts that we can learn in our life is the art of happiness. All it requires is the proper orchestration of our emotions. And since emotions is an internal resource, this art of happiness is accessible to one and all. When we repeatedly bring happy thoughts to our mind, it develops a proper attitude. And that attitude, when it solidifies, it becomes a mindset. You may have met people with a happy mindset. I have heard of the grandfather. After his children had settled in different regions of the world, he went to stay in an old age home. The manager allotted a particular room to him and asked the nurse to show grandfather his new living quarters. While the nurse was escorting grandfather to his room, she started describing, "Grandpa, this room of yours has got a very decorated fireplace. Grandfather said, so nice, I love it." The nurse said, "Grandpa, it's got an Italian carpet that is extremely luscious and ornate." Grandpa said, "Excellent, I just love it." The nurse said, "Grandpa, and the drapery, the curtains, is also extremely ornamental." Grandpa said, "Superb, I just love it." The nurse said, "Grandpa, you have not seen your room as yet. How can you say it is so nice and you love it?" Grandpa said, "My liking it or disliking it does not depend upon the room. It depends upon myself." This grandpa was a master of the art of harboring proper thoughts, sentiments, and emotions. In contrast is somebody who manufactures unhappiness for himself or herself. Once Kaka Hathrasi, the famous humor poet of Hindi literature from the last century, I met him and found him crying. I asked him, "Kaka, what is the matter?" He said, "Swamiji, one of my uncles passed away and left 10 lakh rupees as inheritance for me." I said, "Kaka, why is there anything to feel sad about in this?" He said, "A second uncle of mine also passed away and he left for me an inheritance of 20 lakh rupees. I said, "Kaka, all the more reason that you should be happy. But Babaji, another uncle of mine died and he left for me an inheritance of 40 lakh rupees. I said, "Kaka, in that case, you have so many reasons to be elated. Why are you feeling miserable?" He said, "I don't have any more uncles who will die and leave inheritances for me." Now, this is a case of manufacturing unhappiness. The resources for either happiness or unhappiness are within us, our own emotions, our own thoughts, sentiments, feelings, and attitudes. How do we utilize these? Requires the learning and the practice of a few tools. These are the tools that I wish to share with you. I have created this happiness challenge for you to help you become a more blissful, joyous, and happy person. Utilize these tools for yourself and share them with others. to spread happiness to one and all in this world.